podcast, Best Vertical Video. Club Shay Shay is also a finalist for 3 awards: YouTube presence, TikTok presence, and YouTube. So please make sure you go out and vote for both. Tonight is the last night to vote. Thank you guys for voting in advance. Thank you guys for selling out Shea by Laportier. I want to apologize for the delay. Thank you for your patience. It's greatly appreciated, and it doesn't go unnoticed. We're only taking pre-orders. We have pinned the link at the top of the chat. So again, thank you. The Nuggets advanced to the second round with a 108-106 in one of the best first round games, one of the best first round series. Yeah, it was 4-1, but for the most part, the games came down. Jamal Murray, 2 game winners, game 2 and game 5. The Nuggets win 108-106. Jamal Murray had 32 points, 7 assists, and I mentioned the game winner, Nikola Jokic, 25 points, 20 rebounds, 9 assists, 1 assist away from a triple-double. And Michael Porter Jr., 26 points, big shot after big shot after big shot. LeBron had 30 points, 11 assists, 9 rebounds, 4 steals. Austin Reeves, 19 points, 4 assists. And AD had 17 points on 8 of 11, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. But we saw him get injured early in the third quarter, and really they just needed his presence because he didn't really score any points after that, and he wasn't the factor that the Lakers needed him to be in the second half. But give the Nuggets credit. The Lakers were the best clutch team in basketball, Ocho. Last 5 minutes of the ball game within 5. Are we still on mute?
Yeah, I can't hear.
Ocho. Oh, yeah. Chad can't hear. Chad is having technical difficulties. Guys, if you think about it, the Lakers were the best clutch team in basketball. The last 5 minutes of the ball game within 5. And they got beat by a team tonight that executed down the stretch. And if you're trying to win ball games like this on the road, you can't go 18 or 27 from the foul line. This is 2 games. In both situations, Aaron Gordon out-wrestles 2 Lakers for the rebound. He kicked one in game 2 to Michael Porter Jr., who drains a 3. He out-rebounded. He took the ball away from LeBron and D-Lo. You got to have that if you want to win on the road. It's a nip-tuck ball game. He kicks it out. Murray hits another 3. Those are the type of plays that you have to make on the road if you want to win. And the Lakers normally make those plays. That's why they're the best, was the best team in clutch situations. All of that doesn't matter now. The Nuggets advance. Jamal Murray was sensational when he absolutely had to be. Nikola Jokic was yoked, and Michael Porter Jr. hit big shot after big shot after big shot. LeBron, 30 points, 11 assists, 1 rebound away from a triple-double. 4 steals. Austin Reeves, 19 points, 4 assists. AD, 17 points on 8 of 11, 15 rebounds, 4 assists. The Nuggets beat the Lakers on opening night. They beat the Lakers when they unveiled Kobe's statue. The Nuggets beat the Lakers when LeBron became the first player to score 40,000 points. And the Nuggets beat the Lakers to end their season. Ocho, I thought the Lakers had them. I thought I was looking good.
You know what? It was a nail battle. It was a nail biter all the way to the end. I think if one of those 2 rebounds towards the end of the game would have went the Lakers' way, I think the result in the end of the game would have been different. That goddamn Murray, man, coming off that pick. Do you understand how difficult that shot was to be going to your left? To be able to lose your defender just enough to create a little space to get that shot off. But you're going left and you're shooting to the right. Then you man, that's the second time he didn't hit him with the dagger.
Yep.
At the end of the game. So
yeah. Go ahead, Ocho. Go ahead.
I'm curious. Does Mr. Ham get fired immediately, or do they run it back again?
I don't know if they're going to run it back. You heard the rumblings all year long.
Yeah,
that a lot of the players wasn't pleased. Doesn't matter. A lot of players wasn't pleased with Darvin, but it only matters is upper management. If Jeannie Buss is pleased with Darvin Ham,
yes, sir.
That's a very tough play to guard because AD didn't show. Because here's the thing: if AD shows, Murray's going to drop the ball off the yoke. If LeBron comes, he's going to lob it. It's going to be a dunk.
Dunk, yeah.
So everybody stayed on their guys. So you have KCP in one corner. You have on the same side, you have Michael Porter Jr. So everybody stays. LeBron stays with his guy, and so Rui stays with his guy.
Right.
So now you're in a tough spot. Once Yoke holds it, gives the hip just enough where Reeves has to be around. Now Yoke rolls to the basket. AD's in the spot. Do I come? Do I show? Or do I retreat?
Right.
Because if I show, he's going to lob it to Yoke. And when LeBron rotates, he's going to throw the lob and Gordon's going to dunk it. So at that situation, there's really nothing you can do. You're like, okay, you just hope he misses.
Right.
And he wasn't, the thing about him, he doesn't miss much in the fourth quarter. I mean, if you look at his numbers, Murray was 13 of 28. At one point, he was like 9 of 20 something. But then shot after shot after shot. And he's the type of guy, he sees it goes in. He had it going in the first quarter, kind of cooled off, missed a lot of shots. But when it mattered the most, Ocho,
he's always hitting them.
He money.
Every time. But you know, it's crazy. You think about it, it's more so a new era of basketball because there's no LeBron, there's no KD, there's no Steph Curry. No Steph Curry in the second round of the playoffs since 2005. So basically, what we're witnessing and seeing right now in front of us is a new era of basketball, and that is crazy. You know, when you think about it, because you're used to seeing these same faces and same names in the playoffs for so long, and to not have them there is I don't even know how to explain it really.
It's a changing of the guard. As guys get older, you see this happening. LeBron is 39. And the thing is that when you're a great player, they compare you to a younger self. So they don't give Bron grace for being 39. It's like you're LeBron James. They don't give Kevin Durant grace for being 35. They don't give Steph Curry grace. They expect you to get it done. As long as you're on the court, there's a level of expectation for transcendent players, in which these three guys are.
Right.
But as I said before, Ocho, when you go on the road, you can't miss 9 free throws. You can't get out rebounded. You let Aaron Gordon twice get the ball and kick it out and guys hit threes both times. You can't have that. The difference was when they won game 4 is that they got all the loose rebounds. Tonight they didn't. Yes, AD was hampered. He got hit, and you know he's had shoulder problems. He's had subluxation of that shoulder. And he got hit in the perfect spot. He got hit from behind. And I guess, they say it it looks like a stinger more so than it came out of the joint. But clearly he was in discomfort. Clearly he was not the same player from the time that happened like he was in the first half, because in the first half, he was dominant. He was on his way again to another 2020 ball game. Who knows if the outcome would have been different, but I would have liked to seen. But I would have liked to have seen it, but I don't want to take anything away from the Nuggets. Because on a night when Aaron Gordon only had 7 points and KCP only had 5 points, but your big three, they gave you what they needed to give you. You got 57, you got 83 out of your big three. They shot 42% from the floor. They shot 42% from the three. It was 16 of 38? Lakers were 46. They were 28. So basically you were minus 18. Minus 18 from the 3-point line. And you can't miss those free throws. You can't. You just can't, Ocho. You can't miss those, especially when you're on the road. If you got to get especially in those moments. Because remember, we talked about it in football. The game's going to come down to moments.
Oh, to moments. That's all it comes down to.
It's going to come down to a bounce here or a bounce there.
And you know what's funny? I'm not saying maybe the casual fan really might not understand. You know, you have let's say how many plays, let's say you run 65, 70 plays a game, right? It's so crazy. If you really think about it, it all comes down to maybe 2 or 3 plays that change the dynamic of an entire game. Out of all the plays you run, it always comes down to 2 or 3 plays. That's it.
Yep.
And those moments you're talking about.
And what you try to do, Ocho, is you try to put yourself a separation where if you're the one team that you don't want it to come down to those 1 or 2 plays. You don't want it to come down to a missed call or a call that we should have gotten that we didn't get. So you try to rid yourself of elements, especially late in the ball game, that could cause you to lose a ball game. Now,
Right.
if you're on the other side, you try to create those elements that's going to help you win the ball game.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it comes down to when you're trying to win ball games on the road, no matter what the sport is. It's the smallest of plays.